Ma Bhuvana?
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Devashakti. Good afternoon, Sneha, and welcome to the resource person of today's session. Dr. S. Premanand, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Sumati madam. This is Dakshi here.
Everybody.
Very good afternoon.
Yeah, Dakshi. Welcome, Dakshi. Yeah, who is today's student? One more from your side, Dakshi.
Sorry, ma'am.
Who is your friend next to you? Today's vote of thanks.
Next to me, that's my daughter. Actually.
Who is that?
I told her she's my daughter.
Wow.
She just wanted to see how the online happened. So I said, okay.
Sure.
So I told her to take part in the next phase when it starts. So phase 3, she will be a full time there.
What is she doing?
She is doing her she is doing a BCom right now.
She is also attending.
She will attend in the phase 3 now. She will take all the full class of yours. So she's just having a look today.
Okay, okay.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Deva. Thangapandi sir, good afternoon.
Madam, calling from Muttayamal Arts and Science College, madam.
சூப்பரா எனக்கு என்னன்னா இதுல ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. 3 மணிக்கு Yeah, shall we proceed, sir, or shall we wait for some 3 to 5 minutes? Normally, 150 to 200 they will join. They are joining one by one. Dr. Premanand sir, shall we wait for 5 minutes, sir?
Yes, ma'am. As usual, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, that we can follow it. Nothing wrong on that.
Yesterday I made an announcement that before resource person, before the commencement of the program, they have to come.
Yeah, no problem, ma'am. I can able to see the people are keep joining, like slowly joining that. Once it reaches 100, then we can start it, ma'am. Now it's just 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome back, Premanand sir. Very good afternoon to you.
Dashi, how are you? I'm seeing that you are
Very good, sir.
very actively participating for all the sessions. Dashi, great to
Thank
see
you,
you.
sir. Thank you so
Great to
much.
see you.
Welcome back, sir.
And a small request to all the participants can also register through our Google form. The Google form is being attached in the chat column, where people who are looking for jobs in the ministry and the government portals or whatever it may be, you can fill it up that Google form. Definitely the Google form having a validation through Aadhaar card number. So if you are interested, you can fill it up or you can share in your group. That would really help for registration of the Ministry of Labor and Employment. You will be getting a card also, the identity card from the Ministry of Labor and Employment. So that really help us, and you can also send your details to my WhatsApp number, which is already mentioned there. So your details like your name, the organization description, or something, whatever, for validation of your data.
నేనేం అరుగుతోర్ పేరు డౌన్ అయిపోయినాయి వచ్చి 18 చెప్పు నాకు పాపే
Hello.
Ma'am, Vaini ma'am, please mute your audio, ma'am.
Devasakti, are you here?
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Very good afternoon to you. First, you are the first person who connect me to this program, so I have to say good afternoon to you. And the same time, Devasakti, will you be able to help me out because I'm lacking your power, so my camera will not be good. So is it okay for you? Devasakti? Fine, thank you, ma'am. But anyhow, you are muted, but I can able to hear through minds, so I can understand what you are saying. Ma'am, unmute your mic and speak. Madam, unmute your mic and speak, ma'am. Unmute your mic and speak.
Yeah, last week also we had the last Saturday,
Okay.
we had the power problem.
Yes, okay.
The same thing like in the dark room we have conducted.
Okay. That's it. The same thing is happening here also, the power problem. So I may not able to clear that. No, camera will be a problem, and sometimes my laptop also not able to be clear. On the last week it was so good. Last time it was so good. I don't know why it is happening today. Good afternoon to all the participants who was very energetic participants I have through Sumati ma'am. First, I would like to thank Sumati ma'am has a wide network across the country. Karthikeyan, and you are talking about research person detail, right? I am Dr. Premanand from Ministry of Labor and Employment, National Career Service, the Government of India, Andhra Pradesh. So maybe you will be getting a detail about research person introduction. So I just wanted to have what my decision is all about. Thank you, Karthikeyan. You will be getting through Smriti ma'am. Thank you, Karthikeyan.
Yes, madam. Yeah, it is the.
Ma'am, switch on the mic, ma'am.
Shall we proceed, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. We can proceed for it.
Very good afternoon to all the allied participants, and some of the participants are listening for the second time in this second phase of our social media digital marketing program. Okay, and I am observing some of the chat box messages. Sumati madam, please share the link in WhatsApp group. I am not able to get this like that. So before the end of the session, you will be getting daily the attendance link and feedback link and the assignment link also. Don't worry. And apart from that, at the end of the 10th day of the program, you will be sharing the whatever the presentations the experts are sharing with us, it will be explored to everybody, because academic is knowledge sharing. So we are ready to share any information to the benefit of the August audience. So there is no issue at all. Whatever the grievance, and for your good information, I think Dr. Narayanan Ramachandran is attending for the second time, and some of them more. I have a good news for you. And today, just 15 minutes before, we got approved for the certificate. Why? Because the delay, I told the section deliberately, madam, hereafter I am going to give the phone number of your office to all the audio participants. Why? Because it is getting delayed. Okay, so simply I was very sorry. Why? Because one professor's father, he is no more now. Because of that, he should sign in the particular document. It is a teamwork of RUSA program. So they have to, as a deputy director, they have to sign. So because of, we have our own documentation. So this is the problem. So, but anyhow, I am very sorry for the delay of certificate. So 300 slots of certificates already we have compiled and correlated with the technical person. So it will be uploaded batch by batch today. This is for your kind information, please. But this time, along with the assignment form, we have attached the certificate also. So there is no need of coining individual name, or if you are giving your data, automatically it will go to the certificate attachment, and finally based on your attendance and everything, it will be automatically generated. Okay, so this is the phase 2. Persons will not get any struggle in receiving the certificate. So be attentive. Yesterday I requested you to join before 10 minutes, but today also we are waiting up to 3:50. So tomorrow please adhere the time schedule, because being a teacher, time management and time conscious is very, very important. And because our side and resource person side, they are very prompt in coming and attending the program and deliberating the programs. So the participants, with your cooperation only, we can conduct any number of programs. So please be adhere the time schedule. Now I am inviting Dr. S. Premonanth, for the this today is the 9th day. I mean 9th of September. I think today is the 7th day. So 4 more days we have to go up to Saturday. 10, 11, 12, 3 days. Today is the 9th day. Yeah, right. And I welcome all the participants And on your behalf, I am inviting Dr. S. Premanand. He is the Model Carrier Center, NSU Tirupati, and National Carrier Service, Ministry of Labor Employment, Andhra Pradesh. So already we have introduced him for this particular program with so many expertise in HR, training, recruitment and corporate marketing. He has also conducted job fair through the government of Tamil Nadu in association with Bharathidasan University and with a few private sector. He has also trained more than 4,500 engineering graduates and 7,500 arts and science students. So we don't know, first phase, he didn't come, second phase. Today, 1,000 plus people are attending, so his biodata will be enriched based on your interaction. So in this way, I welcome you, sir, for this 9th day program.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, today is 9th, which is 6th day program, I think so. Today is 7th. 3 more days are there, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So today is the 7th day program. Yeah. Yes, sir. Now over to Dr. Premanand, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. With your support and blessing, this is the second program. Earlier, we had an introduction to the digital marketing and the career opportunities we had discussed. And many of the participants were repetitive and many of the participants were new. And I just wanted to introduce that why it is a digital marketing. And many of you people have attended many programs, like a lot of titles, like talking about digital marketing. But digital marketing is important today. Yes, we know that everybody were after COVID, now digital become very famous. And now today we have a session on Google Analytics and the social media marketing. The first phase, I'm going to talk about Google Analytics. What is actually Google Analytics? Let me start with a small question. Maybe I'm sorry, Sandeep Patel, because I don't have any power. And also my camera is not good actually. This is second laptop, which is, I'm really sorry, Sandeep, I'm not able to clear your camera, but the last time I did very well. But this time I'm not. So sorry, Sandeep, I'm closely watching the people's voice. And please listen to it, and whatever it may be, please put it in chat so that I will be able to understand what actually you are expecting for. And most of the participants, I came to know that very well. Dachi, Shanini, Sandeep, Deepa Singh, a lot of people are here, and I recall that name also. That is very important. Okay, now what is actually Google Analytics? Anybody can say why analytics is important. I'm not talking about the Google Analytics, I'm talking about analytics. What is actually analytics? Analytics is what? Why do we need analytics and how we have to go for this analytics? Why this Google company have created this analytics is very important for it. Anybody can say what is actually analytics? What is your perspective saying that analytics? What is it that analytics? Finding out the future forecasting. Yeah, Karthikeyan, you're right. Finding out the future forecasting. It's a forecasting is fine. Forecasting is actually focus. Data collection, very good. Vasundhara Devi has very good to analyze the outcome. Whatever the outcome has come, you have to clear understanding of the analysis. Very good. A tool for reporting and comparison. Fantastic, Sandeep. Really good. Your answer is really good. Your reporting compare. You start to compare and reporting. Ahmad Sultani, again you are rocking. Your time starts now again. Information gathering, yeah, information, whatever you get the information, only you can do the analysis, but not only information gathering alone. Analysis of a present situation, yes, and data collection, classification and collection of data, right? Yeah, good. But let me put it into a small divisions of Google Analytics is actually a web analytics. Google Analytics can be doing only for the web analytics. For example, if you are saying www.anycompanyname.com or .org.edu.au is a term, when you're going for an extension of this term, then yeah, Panil, you are right, to arrive at a conclusion. Fine. And web analytics, this Google Analytics is a service being offered by the Google that to track and report the web traffic. The website traffics, you have a lot of traffic. I know many of you have understand the term in an earlier session, a lot of sessions been so I'm sure that you have understood the terms which I am telling you, website traffic. and currently a platform inside called Google Marketing Platform Brand. Is something called Google Marketing Platform Brand. This is coming under the Google, which is coming, it actually used for web analytics. So whatever website you need to take up a first website and a second website, you can choose a comparison. How many people have visited? How many people? Very good. Dachi, you're right. Number of visitors who was traffic to this website, location from which country, time spent, verified. Dachi, you're really good. He was clearly mentioning about this. And Google was launched this service in November 2005 after acquiring Uchin. So web analytics is actually a type of a site. It's actually a type of site because I just wanted to give a small introduction about what actually it's all about. And the URL of this website is analytics.google.com. I'll just type it in a web chat. Analytics.google.com. This is actually a site name. And this website is a commercial, yes, purely commercial. There's no way, because this is only for the website. You have to involve a lot of commercials. Registration is required when you go for the analytics.com. Yes, you have to go for registration. Without registration, your email ID will not link with a particular website. That will not give you a clear data of what you required for. And when it is launched, it's November 14, 2005. It launched 14 years ago. And current status, about this Google Analytics is very, very active. And Google Analytics also gives a software development kit that allows the user data from iOS input-output system, an Android application called Google Analytics, or Google Analytics for mobile apps also, because many of them are not using in a computer, so they can use it in a mobile application. Okay, so this Google Analytics is used to track website actually, such as session, duration, page per session, bounce rate. I'll explain you one by one. Okay, of individual by using the website along with the information on source of traffic. It can be integrated into Google Ads. Whichever the ads are coming, it will be integrated and create and review online campaign by tracking landing page quality and conversion. That sometimes the goals you have, certain goals you have, what kind of conversion is happening. Based on the conversion, the pages will be, like it also the number of hit, how many hit of pages are happening here. And also Google Analytics approaches is shows high level dash type board data, which is completely humble of data. It will also help you to identify the poor performing pages with kind of technique called funnel visualization. The term called, what is it? Funnel visualization. I'm typing here. Okay. Funnel visualization. Funnel visualization is where the customer came from, which reference. If somebody who is coming to a website, the funnel visualization is something that where the customer came from, which reference. Maybe they can go for a YouTube or Facebook or wherever. You will also know and how long the customer stayed in the website. How long the customer stayed in your website. It's called a bounce rate. When the bounce rate is very less, it means your customer stays very long time in your website by reading or attracted, or it may be they are listening from your website. And also you can find it out where the customer is in the geographical position. You can identify where the customer actually is standing and he is seeing into it. Okay, and that the very most important thing is, it also give you e-commerce report. Maybe somebody who is also going for e-cart, like carting, like payment banks and everything. You can also give the site will give you a transaction, revenue, and also commercial related metrics also will be given. Okay, fine. Let's go for the small slide I have. I'm going to have a presentation, and maybe that will give you a small understanding like what actually the Google Analytics. Okay, fine. I hope everybody can able to see my slide clearly. If you say yes, then it would be better for me to start the session very closer to it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Miss. Anyone can give a voice, it would be great because I may not able to see your screen. Okay, now what is actually all about? And before going for this Google Analytics, you should also understand why Google Analytics is important. And you can also see low confidence in data, lack of training, incomplete data, no governance. People are giving a lot of negative things by seeing the strategy to the business impact. So whatever discoveries you do and you have certain measurement plan versus discovery and audit, you have certain strategy to develop your roadmap or you have to find KPI. The KPI means what? What? KPI, key performance indicator. Key performance indicator. Please write it down, all these terms that I'm mentioning, because that is very really important for social media marketing also. So the analytics is required to identify the key performance indicator to know the most important roadmaps. And the second thing is, once the strategy is being implemented, the measurement of what matters to implementation is more important. Then management analytics and testing. You have earlier it was testing, it comes under management. It also comes into the optimization framework to understand the kind of implementation. Third stage, you can able to see the dashboard, customs reporting, standard reporting, data integration, data visualization. This comes under Google Analytics. It also gives you a reporting side, because when you are giving a reporting, you should be giving a large idea about it. The picture words worth of 1,000 words. Which means that kind of reporting will have to one picture if you are giving. That picture will give all kind of information in one single picture. All right, that is why the Google Analytics and Data Studio is really helping you. And one more thing is, you can also talk about that analysis, how that analysis has to be done. There where how many traffics have come, how many goals have been, what is the segment of people are looking out of, that is all analysis. Then when you're going for this, then testing, optimization, then the business impact will be there. So this is why from strategy to business impact, we need to know that analytics is highly required for this scenario. So who are all your users? First you have to ask the question, who are all your users? If you're creating a website, you should know which are the users is really required and who are all my users, and who are all users are frequently looking, or who are all users are keep on watching my website. Like you can able to see this. And the second question, how do web visitors behave compared to purchase? When coming to a purchase, like people, how they behave in terms of how many times they see, how many times they think, how many times they track on your website, how many times they will enter to a website where they want to compare it. Oh, that's the kind of things that analytics will really help you. What brought them to the website? What makes them to be a website? Google Analytics is not the only thing that analytics will give, but social media marketing is another thing that really helps you to connect these people into analytics. So what brought them to the website? Where do they live? Where are they living? If you are in India, some customers in Washington will be sending a message to you. So you should know which customer and which IP he is sending, and that IP will be, you have to know that which area he is into. And how does this compare year to year? Sometimes you have a statistics, yearly statistics. This year, the sales is so good. This year, the sales is not good. And operation was so good, and this year is not good. Why? If you're asking why, so too many strategies and too many synergistic information will be given to you. What impact did the investment into our content strategy? What kind of content I would like to give, or will I give, that will really impacting the people to have the investment further. So that is very important. You have to look at it. And why have sales dropped? Maybe you have a difference also, year-to-year comparison. Maybe why the sales is dropped, because of the consumer behavior, or what is the kind of a behavior, why people are not synergize your product, or why people are not kinding of measurement map, and all these things. These are the questions before going for analytics. Like these are the questions have been coming into your mind and putting you to have a closer analytics, because before analytics you should have to put your strategies clearly so that it will be easy to come with your conclusion. Okay. what is the major things? If you go to Google Analytics, you can able to see certain things in report. Reports also will be helping you and real-time data, audience acquisition, behavior, conversion. These are the major tasks that required for analytics. Okay, and how does it works? If you go to the Google, you can type some work, and this will go to a kind of engine, and finally this engine will give you a lot of data based on the data. This is actually my Google page. The first one is Google page. The second one is the website, which website I'm going to search. And from that, it will go to the Google form, description, everything, that all behavior. Earlier you seen that, now, all kind of audience, association, behavior, convention, all this. And finally, it will give like this chart, numbers and all these things will be provided you. Like this will be giving you a number. This snapshot called Google Analytics have given a complete clear of your like kind of flashboard. Okay, and what is actually a hit? Hit is defined as a page view. How many of it customers who are seeing your page? That is it. If somebody who is opening a website called www.abc.com, one hit, if he enter one hit, it means now number one, first person who has seen one hit. Hit is defined you to give you more valuable understanding of how many people who have tracked your page. And even what are the events you are doing, keep on giving. Somebody who sees your event, that is one hit. Social interaction, when you're going for Facebook and click it, that one click, every click for your information become hits. Okay, hit you have to understand. E-commerce, normally, when you stay back and putting in a cart, save there and you buy later. So that will also come under hit. If you put it some information into the pay cart, then it will be a hit. Okay, key terminology. Before going for this, you have certain key terminology to be understood before, so that when I go for the live session, maybe that will really help you to understand. Landing page is nothing but the page where you enter the site. Whichever the website you are going to stand in that land, called as a landing page. Page view is something when you are seeing one session. A session means you have to scroll the page or half of a page or A4 size of a page you are looking out of a screen. That is a page view within one session called as page views. Bounce rate means what is actually keep on doing in the page. User will be landing page without navigating to another page. If a page is never seeing anything and he will go to the next page, it's called bounce rate. If the bounce rate is high, means the consumer is not interested in your page and is lacking his motivation on your page. And if a bounce rate is very low, means what will happen? Your user is really interested and your contents are so impressive where they were being attracted, right? This, we are talking about digital marketing as a whole. The one thing is very, very important to say, what is it? It is something called law of attraction. How much you are attracted with your content, then your marketing strategy will be over. Then your revenue part. So basically you have to attract the customer. The second thing is the exit page. Exit page is the page from the user will be leave from the page called exit page. And conversion page, yes, very important. Then the action or the transaction or download, any information you downloaded from the website called transaction or conversion. Or if you've done any transaction like made a payment or something else to a customer or transfer or whatever it may be you did, it's called as conversion, right? And what is actually goal? Goal is something where you have to set up the goal. What is actually a business setup? When the revenue comes into their hand is a goal. Any business goal is to make the revenue. So revenue goal is something which make the customer to buy the product. Even if they are giving an advertisement outside, analytics also Google digital marketing will help you to connect the goals and measuring the specific requirement, actually what kind of customers I should be able to look forward for my product to buy. Okay, and the next thing is very, very important to talk about metrics and dimensions. Actually, what is it, dimension? So dimension is something which I am giving you a dimension is something called describing a person, or the person who talks about describing your website called dimension. So the keyword, city, browser, channel, page, all these terms are very important. The person is, which city he belongs to, what device he is using, what video he recently watched, what page he's seen on the last time, what is a kind of screen resolution he is doing, what is kind of operating system, whether he is using Mac or he is using OS or he is using Linux or he is using Sun microsystem. So whatever OS he is doing. So the finding out of the describe is very, very important before going for a Google Analytics. Because the Google Analytics also really helping you to find out the dimension or the description of the particular person. We're talking about the various dimensions. Okay. I hope you all understand. Am I boring? Hello? Am I boring?
No, sir. No, sir.
Is it interesting? Or
Yes,
I can
sir.
ask a question on the last slide? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me put a question to you. Okay. What is actually a goal and behavior? What is actually goal?
Sir, goal is
Goal is your
Goal is what?
aim or target. Sir, I'm training here. Aim is
All right.
goal is
What is
your
the
aim or
conversion?
target.
Goal is actually
Conversion.
is a action word. It's an action word. You cannot say aim or target. Target is something which you are towards an action. The goal is something you achieved. It means target achieved. You have to mention this achieved. Or aim to target is there is no aim. It's a target. All right. Hello.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Very busy with the result. Okay, right. The next is about metrics. All right. Metrics is, yeah, thank you. Metric is something which what is it's actually all about is how many sessions people or the user have seen and what kind of user we have, what is the page view and how is the bounce rate and what is the average session per duration. If you see this kind of Google Analytics, if you see this, you have session and new sessions are there, new users and users are there, page views and bounce rate. If you can see these sessions will be, there is a lot of numbers and the percentage also will be there. So it will be giving a lot of picture why the metrics is very, very important to say the kind of a dimension what we got it, right? And if you can see the user session and page view, if you look at this one user and how many sessions user have gone, how many pages he have seen. So maybe the first page can maybe zip and second page he use it. So whichever page he seeing, that page will also enrolls in our analytics, that is reports. If you look at the source and medium, what is source and what is medium? Source is something called Google. If you type a word called Google or Yahoo or Mindset or whichever you are typing, it's a source. Actually, medium is something, the page is coming like it's an organic page or like a static page or it's something called like a lot of pages typed with it. So this is the organic page with given a lot of information. So information comes a lot. I will give you another example how this medium will be changing. This is something called other example www.bbc.co.uk is actually a source, but medium is referral because what we are doing from www. We are saying here is from the Google we are typing bbc.co.uk. You will be referred through Google. So that is called as referral. Okay. And duration, you can see the page 1, visiting time will be 10 a.m. and page 2, visiting time will be 10:1. So it is 1 minute session duration. I traveled with a person who was actually visiting time is 10:1 minus 10 is 1 minute session duration. This, the visitor is lived into session duration. Okay, let's go to the live demo. I think everybody has the laptop. Yes. Everybody has the laptop? Okay, let me put it to this. Everybody can able to see my screen, right? A lot of things are there. Yeah. Now I'm typing you as a Google Analytics. Now we are going to the live session. Now the analytics will be useful to you and I will show you like certain things. I will create a new user and please practice in your home. That will really help you to go for the Google Analytics. Will strengthen you to go for more practices. That will really feeling better to check it out. Okay. So now let's actually use my email ID. Oh. First, I close every email IDs. I can close this. Sign out. Sorry, my system has hanged on. So now, everyone is here. Can you able to see me? Change line. Okay, fine. Yes, yes. Can you hear me? All right, fine. Fine. Thank you. Thank you. And I just go to this website. This is my email ID. First, I share this now. Sorry, because there's some screen. I will just put it to you. I will present it. I'll show you. Wait. 2 minutes. I'm presenting now. Okay. So, is everyone can able to see my screen now? Jamie, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Now you can go to this Google. Now what you have to do is google.com, because when you're going for the live session, maybe some issues will be there. I'm sorry for the difference. So don't mistake me, right? Let me put it. Now here, Google Analytics. You type it here into Google Analytics. It will show you that referral basis. What I'm going to do is now I'm doing in a referral basis. Earlier I told you on the right side, if you can see this, marketingplatform.google.com.analytics. So marketing platform Google, this have been started this website. Okay. Now Google Analytics. If you click this website, so what will happen? It will show you that analytics. Go to the analytics. So now I opened a two mail ID. One is my premanand.ngs and one is the company website called errand.website. So set up for free, then it will ask you welcome to the Google Analytics. It's also here you can see this is errand.hr@gmail.com. You can here also you can see that lot of options are there. Platform, Google marketing platforms. You have Data Studio, which is one more tool. Data Studio is actually a tool which also gives you a dashboard of your sales and analytics, display, and lot of things are there, but we are going to talk about analytics. Then if you can look at this, here is something called setup for free. Then now we are going to use this setup for free. So this actually it is asking me to create a account. So what we have to do is to create an account, and there are certain things that will be asked for. First question is account setup, and second is what do you want to measure. Third is property setup. So property setup is what actually you have to do it. So I am creating a account name called what can I do, like digital marketing. Okay, that would be better, or no, let me put it. This is actually digital marketing. Fine, that would be really better to understand clearly. So that's what I will do is, after that, then we will go for it next. Then if you can click the next, what actually you want to measure, whether you want to go for a website, or you want to go for app development, or you want to go for apps and web data. So which one, what actually you wanted to do a measurement, understand where is the user coming from, and data turn into a website, analyze your user behavior or optimize, and trend, what is the trend and conversion. These are the deep information the web will do. If you're going for an Android application, you have to navigate the free because it will take long time, because your mobile will be receiving an OTP, and based on the OTP, then you have to go for an apps only. When you're going for apps, this is the level 4 Google Analytics updated version. So I'm going for web. Okay. Next. Then I'm clicking next. Then what is the website name? I'm saying that what is the website name? What website? Anybody can say any website so that it would be easy for me. Any website. Hello. Anybody can say any kind of website name. Any website name. If you can type it in Amazon. Somebody go say it's Amazon. So www.amazon.com, amazon.co.in. What do you want? SR Photography can also say amazon.in. Okay, let me put it Amazon. So I have to say before I'm going for it, I have to check whether it's amazon.com is active or not. If it is if it's not active, then I may not able to get data from the amazon.com. Okay, let me put it. No, amazon.in is not working. So .com. I'm not saying that amazon.com is not working or not. I'm saying that to my system, sometimes it will play like anything. Amazon. Let me check with whether with which URL I can go. Sorry. Amazon.in is working, right? Fine. Next, we can go for Amazon.in. Amazon.in is a website. Website URL is, let me do this, Amazon.in. I don't want to make a mistake here. The website name is Amazon. URL. I can copy and paste it here. Okay. Industry category. So you have to give an industry category. Amazon on which category it is. It is something called online communities. What we can go for it, hobby, healthcare, games, everything Amazon is giving. So we can put it online communities. It is okay. Anybody can also say shopping. Yes, thank you. Somebody who says shopping. Shopping is a term is there. Shopping. Yes, very good. Thank you. And its reporting time is America. You have to go for in India, right? India. India is +5. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are creating this page. So what will happen? This page being created. No, my internet is very slow when I'm going for this live. Says like HTTP Amazon default URL is invalid. Or is all default deployed. Okay, now you have to sign the term, the Google Analytics term of service agreement. You can say, I also accept the data processing as being required for GDP, and it's also you can say this. I am accepting the measurement controller or the protection. So once you can do, and you can say I accept. Once you accept it, then it will show you success. Then you can get all kind of data. All right, and my email communication is also looking out of kind of connectivity, and which is also there, and it also you have to do with uncheck all, or you can save all this. You will be getting performance suggestion, and also you can get it the announcement, and also you get it the feedback and offers from the Google. So I don't think it is offers from the Google. Is if you require, then you can go ahead. There's nothing wrong on it, but you put it save. And this is also asking you whether you wanted to go for Android or iOS or no thanks. So we are saying no thanks. Okay, this is your page. So if you can see this page, actually Google was created a beta version. Is actually we are using this beta version here, the latest version we are using. Okay. Analytic traffic, and how the traffic is there, you can also adjust the filter, and you can do here. This is actually analytic page. Now everyone who can also see this. This is excellent page, which also gives you a lot of information. On the right, you can see this is a home page where you can see what actually the home page is all about, and what is a kind of audience overview, and you can also get it organic search, or you can go for session organic search, or referral organic search, or tracking code. Everything you will be getting here. This is actually a home page. Inside, if you can also search that right side, if you can see active users right now, page view per minute, and active pages, active users, no data available. So how this website been bouncing back, and what is the bouncing rate, and what is the use, how many users are there, and how many sessions we are making out of that, we can go for it. Okay. Now, and this page is also talking about if you can go for the home, and every week, 1 week, 2 week, you have all user retentions will be here, and on the right side you can able to see active users right now. This will come because I have not made it everything clear. Here you can see how do you acquire users. You wanted to be traffic channel, or you wanted to be source or medium, or you wanted to get it into reference. So we put it into source and medium. Okay. Then because through Google we are getting this, and acquisition insight and everything will be there. There is a complete dashboard here. You can get it everything like slowly getting all the details here. If you go for customization, here you can see the dashboard, customs report, save report, and custom select. If you look at that dashboard will really help you to see the kind of acquisition, audience overview, acquisition overview, and behavior overview. So right, if you look at this will be this particular service being given by Data Studio. And also you can create a dashboard here, and if you have to create, you have to tell what is the kind of audience you would like to. If you can create, then it will give you a lot of data for you to create a dashboard through Studio, Data Studio. 1 minute. Get that here. Yes, thank you, Sultana. And will you be able to practicing in your home? It would be better. Or you have any other laptop, like you can also see into it laptop. That will really help me whether you are going inside, and because I'm going for a beta version, it's a cross device. No, 2 device will be capability to do it. So I'm doing this, so it will take some time. So activate the Google signal. So I'm just activating the Google signal. You can activate, and I'm giving you a continue here. So once I continue, and if you say activate, then data being shared, because I have to get a permission from the Google to say that through the Amazon, and Amazon data has to be shared. It takes time because two websites are working together. Done. You say done. Now let's see into our audience overview through Data Studio, because you can see here in the website, it goes to the datastudio.com, because Data Studio is a studio where it will arrive all the data from the plate of Amazon.com. That will create you. Here is the Data Studio is arriving data from online shopping, it's like Amazon.com. Really sorry for all you guys, because my laptop is very slow. Anyhow, but I have to give a live presentation so that it will really help you to understand better. So here you have to edit and share, right? The data, there is no data now. Go for acknowledge here. I think you have to get it every permission. You have to get it from the website. Here we have to fix it the date, also add data. So here, if you can also go for this, you have to feed that data. If you have data, you can get it from the Google Sheet, and if you can put it the data from your website. Then if I go for this website, the Google Sheet, I can go to this Google and my data resources. Some data are available in my website, so I have to go for this simple. It's not working actually. And if you can see this, I just go with that because I don't know why my studio is not working, but I have to feed the data. The data is getting very slow. Let me go for the reports and I can explain you like overview, location, traffic source, content, event, conversion. So all you have to do is you have to feed the data. Once you feed the data, there is analytics will really help you to fit the data. So the data is very important. I do not know why my data is not coming. I'm saying there is it also gives you, like, if you can see here, when you click all website data, if you can click, and you can see here is all favorite reasons here. Digital marketing analytics accounts, you have one number as given. Here Amazon also they have given one number, and this is website data also. This is all platform numbers, and you can also go for visiting the website to know what is the kind of ID has been allotted to your website. Oh my god, I think side here. All are loading. Participants, don't mistake me. It is not my fault, and you hope you all understood. But I'm not wasting your time. But I feel that your time is very important because this everywhere is loading. So my data is very poor. I do not know. This everywhere is loading. And you can also hear is you can see that audience here. This form and it's nothing. It will close everything and start a new one so that it will take time. How long? Yeah. Google. Analytics. This Google. Thank you, Narayan. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for your better understanding. Thank you. I'm trying for now to present your time. I really feel that your time is so important. Let me put it. This is my website. I'm just putting it on the dashboard.
Hello? Sir, voice cannot hear. Hello?
We have
Ma'am,
break
voice
now.
cannot. Voice break, ma'am.
Okay, fine. What I'll do, because it is coming down, I'm not able to clear it. But let's go for another session called social media networking, because analytics is such a problem, because you switch on and switch off again. It creates a problem. So what I'll do, I'll go for the second session, which is talking about Google social media network, social media marketing. Is it okay? But you can also practice in your home. It's very simple. Now we are talking about, earlier we talked about Google Analytics. It gives you a lot of data. Once you have data, and it will be playing in your Google Analytics, and you can also play with your Google data. So it will also help you in a Google tutorial. It will also help you, because I do not know why it is not working properly. Anyhow. Is it visible now? Social media marketing?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
sir.
So, yeah, thank you very much. And let's go for the social media marketing. It actually is the next generation of a business engagement. But I don't think this will create a problem, because it is only accessing the Facebook. Fine. So today we are talking about social media marketing. It also why marketing is so important, and every entrepreneur is in need of social feedback cycle. This is something called a social feedback. Whatever we talk, then we sending in the form opinion, and then it will be used, then it will be purchased. Then but before purchasing, you have to create a big awareness, and you have to see how many people have considered that awareness, and the market generator will be separate and user generator will be separate. User generator will be having 4 types. When you are creating awareness, what will happen, the awareness being talked by the people, right? And that talk become an opinion. Then once it's opinion, then it will be used. So once they use, then they will think about what the product is really good, then they will try to purchase. So before purchasing, like how a marketer can consider themselves, how my awareness been accepted by the people or not. So for that, you need to create a excellent awareness, like posters, pamphlet, videos, something called negativity to the positivity. That will really make that user to buy your product again and again. That is the main goal or main agenda for social media marketing, because social media marketing is something where you are going to market the product in a great way or dynamic way, making these people to keep talking about your product, and they have to get into a clear opinion or the positive opinion about your product, and they try to use the product. Because earlier we give a product an advertisement called hammamsoap.com. The hammam is giving an advertisement, whereas they will not use, but earlier the people try to buy because we have very less people are there. Now people have lot of competition products are come. So people try to use the product and then they will decide. So the purchase used and purchase will be having a small gap. There with the how you can make these people to consider this product for a 1 time or 2 times of your product. That will help you to go for broad understanding of social media marketing. Fine. So the most important thing is awareness, consider, and purchase. Here, talk, opinion, use, and purchase. So that's very important. If you go for the structure engagement, how you can make your customers to be so engaged with your product. You have to make the customer to consume the product, and that is what I'm trying earlier on this, because when we're talking about Google Analytics, I was trying to make you to consume the product, because if you consume, then you have a creation, like what you wanted to do, then you create, then you collaborate. That is how it happened. That I don't know why my computer is not supporting me to do this Google Analytics, but something is keep on loading and loading. So you have to make these people to consume the product when you're trying to engage with your product customers. So that is more important from consumption to collaboration. That is main agenda. If you look at this social media marketing, social media is something which all the media together and make it the market to your customers. For example, awareness, consider, and purchase. Consideration is very, very important. For consideration alone, we are making all the tools like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and other pages, hashtag, all these kind of pages like WordPress and bloggers. This is called as bloggers and bloggers. These are the website are available to make your consumer to attract in the particular product. That is called as all the customers have to consider. Maybe for Facebook, everybody early morning when we open the mouth, open your mobile, you will be accessing by Facebook or about WhatsApp. We are being practiced because our behavior is totally changed. From the morning we are not taking a brush, but instead of taking a brush we are taking a mobile. So the behavior is keep changing because the people are making you to so hide consideration, and that consideration becomes a possession because your behavior keep changing. Without your WhatsApp and Facebook, you may not able to end up the day without seeing that Facebook and WhatsApp. So that kind of behavior is changing into the new paradigm shift. So the social media marketing also requires here to understand the customer constitution and employment. If you look at this entire screen, first you have to be very, very carefully to build your relationship. That is social graph. So building a relationship, I have seen that many Swiggy.com like Uber.com, they give lot of offers. Without seeing that lot of offers, it's all funnel marketing. Funnel marketing is something which coming under to all the make it the people together in the funnel, and finally they filter which are the customers are frequently coming to your website, which are the customers are very rarely coming to your website, which are the customers are oftenly using your product. So that can be divided into analytics, and finally it will give you which customers you have to give more relationship. The social graph is more important. Then it can be coming to a marketing and operation department. The marketing department and the operation department collaborate together, and they will discuss about how we can promote a new product. For example, if you are saying that a new product coming as a soap is coming, then earlier a customer who is buying hammam soap, then you're giving 50 grams of hammam soap along with the new soap. Then what will happen now? People will start buying the product. It's a combo offer. So what will happen? The operation team has to decide the pricing of the product, and the marketing also decide how well the content to be given. You have to give a social page for the operation, and you have to give a social content. So these three things are very, very important to do. Graphically, how you have to build the product, and operation to have to listen and learn how we can take up the product in the best way of margin and the pricing. And finally, it also marketing will give a participation. The social participation called a social application. We call it as a Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, of Instagram, like all these tools are very, very important to connecting with the social application along with the constitution of the customers and employees of every organization. When you look at this, is very, very important to see this innovation and social engagement. Here, what you have to do is first you have a clear active understanding, and then you are learning to the customer support to the ideation, your idea. Then the ideas should be abstract. You have to put it everything in abstract, and then you have to start collaborate, and finally collaborate. You have to give a new design development. Then you have to do your implementation and the measurement. So this is how you have to bring out your social marketing method. So social marketing technique is always helps you to go from active listening. That is what learn, abstract, do, and offer. So first you have to learn about the customer, and then finally abstract your product. Then you have to do an experiment. Then finally, once your experiment is really good, then you can offer your product to your customers. That will really help you for the social engagement. If you look at this is the purchase funnel, and so that's what I told you very earlier. A funnel and operations is really helping you to awareness, consideration, and purchase are very important. Once they purchase, the operation department to decide what kind of behavior they would and what actually the marketing department to do. Once the operation department and marketing department finally they will announce the offer. It's something called earlier slide. It talks about they will finally learn, abstract, do, and finally they will announce the offer. And finally that makes you go for the other paradigm shift called awareness, consideration, and purchase. If you look at this social media marketing, these are all Facebook has different marketing. Instagram have different marketing, YouTube have different marketing, Twitter have different marketing, and LinkedIn is a different marketing, Pinterest different marketing, Google Plus is different marketing. Google Plus is also one of the different. So different marketing. Today I am going to explain only Facebook alone, because the rest of things are a lot of things, because it takes longer time, because I don't want to take much of your time, because the beginner itself we have to go for only Facebook alone. So today I will be going for a live demonstration on Facebook. So if you look at this social media landscape, normally, you know, when we going for a press publishing, what kind of website we have sharing, what kind of website I can go, what is the website we can go for discussing, what is the kind of website for networking. So those social media is not only so just promoting a product, it also helps you like which are the website you have sharing, which are the website for discussing, which are the website for networking, which are the website for publishing your own work. So that will really help you to make it your product so contented. If you look at this social media marketing, we all used to talk about the content is very, very important. When you come into this kind of social media marketing, your content, web page, blog post, press release, promotions, events, news, online videos are very important. When you're coming, because earlier, people who going for an interview, they will be getting a resume and they will go. Nowadays, they are taking only website, www.drprem.com or Dr. anybody who is there. So they will just in the website itself, it will give you a lot of page, your blogs, whatever posts, then whatever press you did, and your promotions, whatever promotions you do for about yourself or your stage or content or whatever events you participated and newses are done, online videos like you have done a lot of lectures, like you can put it there. The content will really help you.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry?
You are using.
Hello? Sorry?
Dakshi, sir, please.
There is any problem in the website? Hello?
Sorry, sir, for the interruption. The session can be
No
carried
problem,
on.
no problem.
Thank
So
you.
when you look at that SEO, it's a search engine optimization. When we look at this company website, local search and video optimizations are very important. For search engine optimization, written content, Google Plus, blog, site agriculture, architecture, these are all coming into a company website and local search engine optimization. When you look at the social media marketing, we need like video distribution, social media and crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is something which you can go for a Kickstarter. Kickstarter is actually a crowdfunding. You can, whatever idea you have, you can put it in our idea. Pay-per-click will really helping you to get into it. Social media also, you can look at like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. It will be also really good. And video contribution like Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo, these all content. So your social media is always talking about lot of things that you are making a content into the marketplace. And when you talk about the target marketing also, who are all marketing, target marketing, email marketing you can do, online publicity you can do, you can do online advertisement. So online advertisement is when you are going for this, social media is really helping you. When the social media being created, then you can allow that online advertising and email marketing, online publicity can be done in a social media itself. Okay, if you look at this website, it's really helping you to earn, paid and own. So which are the own and which are the websites can be, you can own website, you can email platforms, blog, social media platforms, app and marketing automation, you can own this. And paid is only for the Google's can be given, Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, Bing and ads. These are all comes in a paid. Earned is something, organic search, visibility, referrals, you are giving referrals something, you are giving like a PR, like public relation for other website, or you can go for employee advocacy, or you can go for user generative content, because you are generating content that will really for you can earn the properties. So it also definitely center what we don't know what is actually the center is all about, but we talks about in central social media networking, you need to attract people and convert people and nurture and expand. That is how you have to go ahead with the social media networking. In Amazon, if you look at that, how the Amazon is using social networking, social media networking, because the Amazon is doing social network by influencer product, and Vine also they are using like product pages. They have affiliation marketing called ORM and face-to-face that they are interacting with the customer service, and they also have a mobile application like they are using like every customer's idea or the shop share or influencer to discover your product, or any Prime members who wanted to get into free apps and free special discounts, everything you can attract. But in the social media networking, new product, new customers will be getting a lot of information, a lot of things that will be attracted and into that behavior, and then it will convert into influencer. So this is the membership reward. Acquire Amazon.com, acquired and brand.com. These are Amazon is actually doing all these things. And I'll just go to the live presentation. I'm totally worried here because my computer is very bad. So okay, let's go for the Facebook. Okay. I'm just going to helping you about Facebook marketing, how you can do marketing, because everybody has their own Facebook, right? And if you can use that Facebook, you will be getting a lot of content. What we have understood from the Facebook, any social media marketing, you need to go for like kind of content. What actually content required? Your content is more important, and it also gives you a lot of understanding of your so lot of understanding about your product. So what you have to do is Facebook blogging. So when you look at this Facebook, it is far more detailed than Twitter account. Twitter account is just an information, but in Facebook, it also gives you to go for video, photo, longer description. You can type any number of description. Testimonial. If you wanted to suggest somebody who is really good in this, you can go for it. And 93% of the business marketers are using Facebook to promote their brands. A study was saying that 84% of your customers are engaging with your product. So this will comes about the like will be like lakhs of people who are using this Facebook. Okay. Now I'm using this my own page. It's a Facebook. When you look at here, if you can see the home page, if you click here, this is the left side. When you click, this is the Facebook. Go to the home. So let's go to the home page. So look, this is the home page. This is a classic mode. Okay, classic mode. If you can look here and click here, it's a Premanand Sivalingam. It's my home page. When you look at here, you can able to see here is a timeline and about, friends, photos, achieve, and more. More, if you can look at, lot of options are there. Okay. So in your profile, if you can also add your introduction will be good. You can add some bio about you, and you can what you are working, what you are doing, and all these things you can do, and how many people are following up, and these are the photographs you have, and all these things like everybody is using the Facebook. And if you can look at this about, you have to give maximum about your information so that the people who are doing analytics or something they are searching from you, that will actually help you to understand. Sometimes you can give your Facebook, sometimes you can link which place are you living, and which place, the contact and details, everything we have to give in the complete information. That will really help people who are doing marketing. And detail about you, life events, you can say like your name, nickname, what kind of person are you, life events. If you give a complete detail about your information, the Facebook itself will help you to connect a lot of people. Okay. This is basic information. I'm giving you detail. Like how you can go for these your pages. If you can go for this here, here you have news feed and you have messenger, you have watch. What are the watches? You have a marketplace also here, and you can go for see more. If you can look at click here in the see more, you can able to see a lot of things are here, right? And here is a pages is there. Like pages are really important to promote your page for the next level of the viewers or the visitors to visit your website, or the content what you are giving to them to convey them to make you to understand. And certain groups are available, and events you can go for fundraising your project, and you can go for goals and memories, everything you can do. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to already I've created one page, that page called Model Career Center. So that page I will be using here and to create a promotion for it. So now what I do, if you go to page, like you are going for a page, it will create like what kind of pages you are and how many people are getting into it, how many people given like, and how many people have viewed, and how many people have post engagement, comment and share. It also gives you. And on right side, if you can see that there is a promote, it's an ad will be promote is there. If you can click this promote, and you need to pay for certain amount. For example, if you take the model career service, it's a one page, and you can see how many notifications have been 20 plus notifications are still pending. And if I wanted to publish, I can publish, and photos can be added, live can be added. So let me go for this pages. Lot of pages. You can create n number of pages if you want to publicize for the people who wanted to see into a website. Okay, let me go into the website called Model Career Center Tirupati RSVP. Okay, this is actually the page you have to promote, because your content is so important to make it these people. So in page, what I did that I have added my back twin, that a changing cover, and here I can add my logo, and I can say here, and the home page I can say what actually the home page is all about. I'm saying that what is my home page looks like this, and if you wanted to change something new, you can do it. Here you can write, here is WhatsApp. Your number has been linked with the WhatsApp, and if you can use this button or edit button, then it automatically comes to my mobile also. So whoever is coming in a WhatsApp or people who is liking this page, and that information will definitely come to my WhatsApp. So what will happen wherever I go without my computer, somebody who is clicking my page, then automatically it will be coming to my website. Here you can see that a lot of things are here on the like, follow, and share. If you see this in the page itself, you have like here, and you can also follow. Whether you would like to follow this page, you can follow. All the feed, lots of feeds will be there. Now we will put a post in your feed, whatever information you want, any new programs are doing, that everything will be in the feed. You can share this page to somebody else. You can also do here. On the right side, you have 3 dots called edit page information, view inside, view as a page visitor, create ad. You can create an ad, and you can create an event. Whatever the event you would like to go for a counseling program, you can create an event here, and the ads manager will manage the ads, and ads will be if you have anything wrong information you are giving, your ad manager will not approve to show that advertisement in your paper. And you can also see the creating pages. Pages of pages is something which you have one page. In the pages of pages means it will be sub pages. You can create sub pages. Pin to the shortcut. If you can pin to the shortcut, it will come to the desktop. Like as your page, you can say that if you like, you can like your as your page, and you can also say here, you can select this which page you want for your page, because your page will be disabled. So you can say whichever page you like. This you can say this group will save from your pages as like, because it is already there, right? Okay, it says it is added here. Okay, and also it also says that unlike as your page, create milestones. So now what I'm doing is creating a milestone. Now I'm creating it. So I can say milestone. I have to say something story about when I started the Model Career Center, how I started. I can say that in the milestone itself, and then I'll add. It will also hide from the. If I hide from the newsfeed, it will not be shown in a newsfeed. But if I don't hide it, it will be shown in a newsfeed itself. It will be shown in a front screen itself, so everybody can see this. So what I can do is here, if you can click post. So here is a post from home to post. If you look at this post, these are the posters that are being given. So what are the posts we have added, and what are the posters we did? That kind of posters. So finish posting your post. So if I think that how many people reached, 56 people reached, and 4 engagement has happened. So 4 people are engaged with this kind of program. So who are all they? So if you want to look at this 4 engagement, I can click here. I will be able to see that who are all people who listening here. If you can see here, the post details are there. So 4 engagement is there, na? So you can see 3 post click, and how many negative feedbacks. Did I get any negative feedback or not? How many people say likes, and how many people have reached here. So this is how. If you want to boost the page, so you can click this page, and what will happen? This page will be spread across the country with age wise. It will ask you. I tell you. Now, if you're boosting a page, the page will ask you. That's what I'm talking about. Ad manager. So what it's called, the post ad manager will allow you to think of you to boost the page. Send WhatsApp message, it will send a message to the WhatsApp, and the audience also there. When audience are, you can choose that audience. So you can edit here. You can go and edit here. Once you edit here, then you can able to see the audience. You can select this kind of audience. The same thing is analytics also. You can see that whatever I am doing here, in the Facebook, the same thing is in the Google Analytics also. You need not worry about it. You don't learn. You can easily learn here. So all means at the age at 18 to 40 or 50. I am selecting the audience type, which are the audience can able to see boost in the post or to see this kind of post. So if I say 55, then I will say 55, 18 to 55 people will be seen here, and India or across the world or wherever it may, I can say this, the location will be saved. Here if I say Africa, then Africa will come. So India is ticked here, na? This India will be ticked. So if I say Africa Union, then it goes to Africa also. So Africa also ticked. So if I put it the dropping pin, then automatically what will happen? Just know Africa and America. If I take America, then America is also will be coming and it will be picked out. So what will happen? You know that then what will happen if it is clicked that? Then automatically this America. Then everywhere that you can able to see here, the audience you can select, and you can also go for the people who likes your page or people who likes your friend, then create audience, then the budget will come to you. You have to pay. Your budget is recommended range is 400. You cannot go below, sir, I may not able to pay 400, I can pay 300, you are saying like this, then you will be estimated pay. You can go for a 200, even the ad may not be giving a meaningful result with the budget below recommended page. Your recommended page is 400 rupees. You are saying if you wanted to pay for duration will be 5 days only. The minimum budget is 74 rupees 84 paisa per day. So the budget needs to be 375. So 375 you can put it here. Google wanted a commission for 25 rupees extra from our pocket, I guess. So so 350 is your recommended page. So how many people this page will be getting ending over by September 15th? September 14th it will be getting over. So how many days? Only 5 days. If you need 10 days, then you can add up 10 days also. You can add up here 7, 8, 9, 10. Your price budget will also increase. So if you add the single page budget per day is 75 rupees. If your page is 9 days, then automatically what will happen? The Google Ad Manager will also reduce here. So here is 5 days. So 5 days. How many estimation people per day can see this post page? So whatever page you have created and that has been contented. So how many people do you want? So you are saying 600,000, 900. You are saying no, it's not enough. I want 1 lakh people to say. Then what you have to do is you can increase your budget. So the budget is increasing. If you say that, what will happen? Your budget will go for this duration. And you can also here, you can say this, you can increase the budget. And once you pay it here, the boosting the terms and conditions helping, then if you can say the page here, so if you budget here and once you paid, it will ask you. Then once you boost here, because I was disabled here because sometimes my daughter will using this laptop. Sometimes she will boost it, my pocket will go out because it is already enabled in my screen. So that is why I disabled here. So what happens once you go here and by clicking the boost, it also helps you to understand. It will come, I guess. I will come one more. So by 670 members to 1,900 people in a day, it means how many people will see in 5 days? How many people will see in 5 days? Any question? Any guess? So 5 days into 1,000 to 900. So in 5 days, 9,500 audience will be seen at the age of, like I have given an age is about 18 to 55 years. So people will see 9,500 people can visible my page for the cost of 350 rupees along with the estimated target. So 413 rupees for the cost of the 413 divided by 413. How much I am spending? 23 rupees I am spending. Per advertisement per person I am spending 23 rupees. So 23 rupees I am spending for particular advertisement to be seen in the page. If you can also increase your days, then automatically what will happen? Your budget also be increasing. Okay, so this will be higher the meaning, or you can increase the price. You can get 2,400. If you increase the price 10,000 rupees, then for 10 days 10,000 rupees, 28,000 people will see. So that will be really good. No, 2 rupees, 28,000 rupees divided by 10,000. How much? 2 rupees 80 paisa. When your volume is high or the people will be high, so you will be getting 2 rupees 80 paisa. So per day per person I am spending 2 rupees 80 paisa for utilizing. Or you can give any form or giving advertisement, or you can do like kind of anything whichever you are doing. This will really helps you to go for Facebook marketing. So Facebook marketing is really helping you to get it, because nowadays nobody is going into a other kind of advertisement, but people are doing here Facebook marketing. And the second thing I just wanted to show that event, how you can create an event. If you create the event here is, if you can create the event, get more people to your event to know what is the Facebook, and you can create it. Let me to create an event name called event here. This will start and it will promote whoever sees in our Facebook out of my friends list or beyond the friends list, they can able to see my event. So event name, what I can change. Do you want to change my photograph? You can change it. If you want to change my photograph, I can change, or keep it with this, keep it here. So event name is, I am changing that career counseling. That's my event. Okay, fine. I have 64 characters, only 17 characters have been. Location, Tiruchirappalli. So if it is in red color, only then you will be able to do this. Well, so you can go for here and look at the image, that go to the mapping, GPS mapping, find it location, or if you can say that Tirupati is better, Tirupati. National Sanskrit University. If I say like this, then automatically if I say, then it will shows me Tirupati National Institute. What I wanted to see, I'm saying this career counseling is the best way to understand individual and career. Like I'm saying this. So I'm saying this, saying there's some small intention. So I'm saying this is the category. So which are the category of people can attend? So I can say like people who are in the art, literature, or students, education. So let me go for education. Let me put it art. Okay. So frequently occurs, how many occurs in a daily basis? I'm doing this kind of program, and I have to go for this. And finally, what is the starting time? What is the ending time? It will be saying that, and I can change my time also, customize the time also. I can say by 10 o'clock, 9 to 12, by add the time is only from evening 6:15 to ending time can be 7:45 or 7:30. Then you should get this for 9th alone. If you're saying for 10, you can say the 10th. 10th, if you are not available on 6:15, you can say 5:30. 5:30 to here, you can say 7:15. For Friday, you can say as usual for 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Then it's fine, then you can leave it. 5 p.m. to 6:30, because 1 hour for career counseling can be done, but for not for 3 hours. So 4:15 to, I can say here is 5:15, 5 o'clock. Then if you add, it will be adding all the times, no? Add this time to all the dates. So finally, all the dates are changing. Here also, I'm not changing. Here is 4:15 to 5:30, I have to add. Here, sorry, here if you can go for 5:30, to go for 7:30, add. 5:50 to 7:30, add. So if I add all the numbers, then my event is ready. So if I say done, then it will the times also added. So time zone, I can say that's 5:30. That's 5:30 hours. That's 5:30. Says Vishal Patel, let's say Vishal Patel, fine. Co-host, anybody is going or hosting my program, co-host can also edit the privilege also. So I am not adding any co-host here. So volunteer occupation, if anybody is volunteering, let them come. It's also free. So ticket URL, I can say if it is a ticket, so whoever is getting the ticket, I can add that link. So if you create a ticket and the payroll or carting your product, or you're saying that product is actually only for the sale, then you have a link also. So you can ask somebody to create a link, and that link you can add here. People can also, the only admin can post, anyone can post. So admin can post it. So display guest list. So if a guest list is there, then you can create a guest list, or if you can do that, then publish and schedule when you wanted to publish. If you schedule it today, then it's not a problem. If you schedule it tomorrow, maybe on a little later, now it's 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, let me put it 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, what will happen? My post is getting ready. Okay. So even scheduling, even post publication, then automatically this 8 o'clock, my event will be added here. So what will happen? Once I schedule, it's going to happen, yeah. Again the problem. Oh, okay, fine. Now what I'm doing is I'm giving a publish here. So what will happen? The event is published. Why? What happened? Schedule na? Data gone. Okay, now schedule. Okay. So what happens? My website, if you go to the page, it will show that my counseling pages get scheduled. So get more responses for career counseling. It will reach more people. Then I can go for boost event. Like earlier, what I did. Let me explain you again. So when you go clicking this boost event, what will happen? I have to pay the page for the people who have to engage with it. And if I had a link, a payment link, I can add, the people can pay accordingly and they will also come up with it. So if you can see that image browsery, and if I can go for this is 94 rupees for only one day, I guess. No, one day, na? 74 rupees per day. It is for one day. One day, 80 rupees budget for 2,000 people. So how much I will get benefit if I get 2,800 divided by 80 rupees. So per person 35 rupees is a meaningful. So 2,800 people have to come. So for counseling, if I charge 100 rupees per candidate, so what will happen? 2,800 students participating. If they agree, then I would be able to get 2,80,000 rupees. It's a good money. So for 2,80,000 rupees, why not you can spend for 80 rupees for the Facebook marketing? Even if it is not there, and if you are able to get only kind of 100 people, right? If you are getting 100 people in a day, 100 into 100, you get 10,000 rupees. So per person, 100 rupees for 100 people, the Google will give you a good advertisement. So Google will know what will happen. The Facebook will promote your page in such a way that you are paying 100 rupees for payment term. 80 rupees and 40 rupees is a tax. There is no way that you cannot escape anywhere because you have to pay the tax. Once you do it, and if you do boost, then it will go to the boosting. If you set boost, then automatically the payment gateway is open. Then you have to pay the payment accordingly. Okay. Now this is the way you can go for creating a page. Like you can pay. Otherwise, you can keep it this page and share this page to friends, your friends, whoever friends you have. You can say that here is share is there. Na? You can click this share and it will go to your friends and the people also reach. Here in inside, and on the right side, you can see this on your page itself. You can able to see this inside. This insight will give you how many people have reached to particular people, how many people have ticket click. Ticket click is how many people are interested to buy the tickets, or how many people are getting response. Being a government officer, I should not add 100 rupees or 200 rupees because it's a free of cost. So I cannot do that, because if you can also do this. This is nothing wrong. You can boost the event. That event will be promoted by Google, Facebook, and the Facebook will give you a different website and in the news feed, and they will post it for all the people, all the audiences who are at the age of 18 to 55. Whoever they see that this post will be spreading until when you make it the boosting pages also. Here, if you can see here, one more thing is getting more response, or you can add or export the event. If you click this export the event, you can get it. This event can be exported to everywhere. You can see here, if you can see this, sending an email to my mail ID, it will give to my email ID, or to save my calendar, so you can export it. So automatically when I open my mail, then immediately we say today is your career counseling. You have to post it. This so many people have joined. So it will show you that everything will be really good, right? You can see this. Facebook is giving like lot of choices and advertisement you can do. And here, if you wanted to do increase advertisement, somebody who can say that, sir, I am having a lot of students are in my line. So I thought of to connecting my lot of people who connected with. So here is advertising here. Right side, you can see privacy term advertising here. If you advertise on Facebook, if you wanted to advertise this kind of program here, that you can click, and if you have already a video, then click the video and do that event. So definitely that event will be getting promoted in a Facebook. Okay. See more. Here, if you can see the inside, if you go to see more, you can see more things about an event in Facebook. You can see how many people have reached in the last 7 days, and how many people, because we have created just now, so if you can see on tomorrow, you can see a lot of people. If you fail to add something here, you can add here itself. So that will really help you to make your page very good, like view your event inside. So when you can go for comparing often of this page to another page, you can start comparing with it. So you can go for this. You can see this is active with, and then let's respond and next actions. This we have created. And how many people have ticket sold, how many people have ticket clicked. So just click the ticket, how many people, and how many people have received your ticket, and how many responses you have, how many people have reached, how much of budget you spent, for this program, how many budget you have spent. Everything, model, for this page will really help you. Otherwise, if you wanted to create editing a page information, then you can edit the page information. For example, this page you can create the inside. People wanted to see that page editing, you can do that editing also. Page information, if you can see this, the first page. Initially, my page, earlier page is not edited, then I can edit the page and can save. So this is the basic information, like about my program. So I can say this is a government organization, additional information. I can say something called career counseling. Career counseling program. 15 plus to 45 plus. Oh no, 45 minus. So 1 plus 4 plus level of resistance. Like I can say this. Then I can change here, then automatically people will understand what is actually the program is all about. My page doesn't have phone number, so I can add my phone number. So automatically the page number will be there. So I can go for this website, I can say where I am doing this program and service area, and it is open to the selective hours. Only for the selective hours I will be available, not for all the hours. Or I can say it's a permanently closed, I can say this permanently. operating as usual, temporary close, impression. Then it will say like I have said that these are the products I am doing. So all these things, if you do that, what will happen? You can save it here. This will automatically save. Okay. Then if you go this and your page information, then what kind of message you would like to go? Because on the left side, if you can able to see which page are you working. So you are working for the Model Career Center, Tirupati RMSP. You are working for that page, and you can say the general selection, starting messenger convention, because some people who can also before paying payment, before pay the 100 rupees or 200 rupees to you, they will wanted to go for messenger conversation. So if you want to go for this section, then you can click to this section. It will ask you yes you want. Then you can click. This is now off. So this is earlier is off. Now what I am going to do is show greeting is on. So I have to say this will enable. Hi Premanand, thanks for getting this. This will automatically come. So if you want to change here, you can change. This website, this mobile will ask you, hello, I have a question. If somebody is asking a question, I can say full name of recipients. So whoever recipients is here, thanks for touching with this mobile. Thanks with us with on messenger. Thanks with us. Please call me with this number. This is what elaborate you have to give a content that is more important to reach your customers. Call this number for further correspondence. If I say like this, people the message is shown like this, and on the top you can see the top further details. You can check the further details. Then I can delete here because only 160 characters is allowed here. So details. If I say what will happen, this will show like this only. Now, hi Premanand, because whoever recipient is there, if it is Sharmila or whoever it may be, that their name will come because it is here. This is my messenger. So that messenger will show the greeting. If somebody's name will be coming, and thanks for getting in touch with us. Please call me to this number for further details. So what will happen if somebody could get their messenger automatically? They will call me back and get more information about it. And messenger also creating me one link that where I can copy and paste it, and I can copy here and paste it to this website. That definitely that website people can click it and they will directly come to my website. So no need to go for it. So this is something called messaging chatting. Messaging chatting is really helping for people to get the preferences to messages for messenger, and also the same setting for Instagram also. If you're using Instagram, the Instagram notification also the same type. So you need not worry about it. And one more thing, I just go to this, and if you can go for the template and tags, and you can go for template and charts. You can see here is a lot of templates will be there. Some people who are not able to understand what is the kind of templates we have, you can go to this template and you can see a lot of templates are available. Just download the template or you can edit the template here itself, and that will really help you. You can go for this templates also. Here is a lot of templates of settings, posts and all. You can put it here if you go for post, and you can copy this post and you can do this post also. Job, if you can go for jobs, and everything that link is being created by Facebook. So Facebook is doing a lot of things for us, and no need to worry about anything here. You have a lot of things. If you're creating community, that community will help you. So what I wanted to say to all the participants, today you should be really good in kind of content development. If you're really good in content development, you can promote yourself. You need not to worry about your friends to promote, or your parents to promote, or teachers to promote, or co-workers to promote. So you can promote by yourself, saying that this is where I am very much interested. I can promote myself to go. Lot of programs. You can keep on doing lot of programs by doing kind of notifications also. So here if you can see this notifications. And if anybody wants to go for messaging a website, you can show this website. So notification on a website, which should be on, which should be off. Messages should be on, email should be on, text message should be on. If you don't like, you can turn it off. If you wanted to see the new pages to be turn off, it is turn off. If you want to turn on, new pages to view, turn on. Then it will be turn on. It is turn off, turn off. So notification, what are the notification? do you feel that the participants or the other people who wanted to wish to see this, you can notify the settings for by saying that turn off, turn on. So this will based on your input. So that will give you instant information on your participant, the other people who wish to see this. And if you can see this advanced messaging also, that already we have created a messaging and templates and tempos. So here you have an advancing template. If you look at this advancing template, you have a general settings, you have requested features, and you have high volume messaging. High volume message, you can go for jump to select, and you can select here a lot of information, like you can keep on doing these messages in the page wise, will not lose your inboxes, right? And if you can see this Facebook badges is something is a lot of people who wanted to promote themselves through by Facebook. Facebook is actually a great brand. So top fan badge. So if you want this badge, so community wanted to go for it, this badge, and turn on the top fan badges the Facebook is giving you. Then if you can on it, then automatically the badge will be shown in your page itself. So it will create more value. So people will be in LinkedIn also rank 1, rank 2, rank 3 is there. The same way in Facebook also you can create the top fan badge. So you're the best fan. Your visibility, so your fan will be seeing your public or the visibility of your community change that on the top on the Facebook pages, like that you can say. So small information to make yourself so publicized. So page role, every page have a role. So if you can look at assign a new page, so page of page, or you wanted to get into the page existing page role, or you wanted to go for assign a new page, or anything whichever is there, you can put it into that page and you can add that page. If you wanted to edit in this page, then I can go for editing my page. I can say here I am saying this Prem Anand. Here I can say here there need to be at least one page of you. You will be able to continue editing after admin is added. So admin should be added. Being me as an admin, he will not allow me as an admin. What wrong here? I'm not allowed to my access. Okay, fine. So here next is you can see the people and other pages. What are the people and what kind of pages are there? Other pages you can also see here, and you can look at into our pages also. There is accessibility available because I have removed another pages because it will be giving a lot of disturbance. But if you want to see another pages, you can see the other pages. So you can see the people who like the these pages. So which are the pages the people who likes, and why do they like, and if you can look at this and ban from pages or remove from page likes. So whoever is like, you can ban it or you can remove it. So this control you have. And preferred page audiences. So like this is very important, like which are the audience are like to this, which are the pages. Not there. So I have disabled it, everything, so that's why it's not showing you. And you can see Instagram and WhatsApp. If you can, whatever page you create, you wanted to post it in Instagram or WhatsApp, you can be connected in the WhatsApp and you can do here. See, my number is there, and if you want, I can change my number and use WhatsApp as a page button. I can share it in a WhatsApp itself. Then it automatically goes into that. It's a business page, business chat which you have seen. This is the business. We call it as when you're connecting to the WhatsApp to the Facebook, it will become business page. So that I've already added in my WhatsApp. You can see this Instagram also the same thing. Instagram also you can create it into a personal page and a business page. So personal page is as it look, and the business pages look like a B. So it will show you like a additional features of your community to read it. Okay. So next is futures. That is very, very important to look at the content and spacing for futures. And this features is very, very important. You can add futures over like, because now only we created a page for the counselors. So the counseling program is started liking. If somebody who is liking, then you can understand what is kind of features, why they have added our posts and the payment, how much of payment I have paid so far and how much the payment the Facebook has initiated. So if you can look at this page will really help you. So in a single page itself, you can able to do like a Facebook marketing. So you can select currencies like INR if somebody who is having a pound in our group, or if somebody who is using US dollars. Yes, you can do that very well. You have a lot of things here. So I am very poor guy, so I can use the INR. Right? So this is page management history. Yes, this is actually really good. When you see this is highly impressive. So seeing that flow, most information here to manage everything here. All actions, you can use these actions and everyone can do it. And page information, if you want, you can see this page information, page road and the groups. So for everyone, for Prevanath alone, I am just using this. So I don't wish to share to anyone to all over them all my actions. Fine. Page manager. See his profile, you can see his profile and you can manage his profile. So it will directly come to my profile. Fine. Now I'm giving you something interesting. Again, okay. So everyone have understood what is the page management, how the page is being managed in the Facebook. Loading there again there is issue. Okay, here if you can see the managed pages, and we can also go for advertising on Facebook. How I can go for advertising in my Facebook or activity log, like how many people who are given a notification. Is how many people who are given activation, that I will put it on the other side. If you look at this advertising on Facebook, this will really help you to get it into a campaign which ad manager has to give. Yes, here you can see here is something with my ad manager has not given. No, not ad manager as user. You can able to see here. So the ad manager will give you a Facebook advertising for ad manager. See, this is activity. How many people? I don't know. This morning I have started. These are the activities I have done. So you can see here how many people are given activity. Based on that, you can also see the activity of every day. Login will be there. So every day your activity will be there. So if you see this, if you wanted to edit, you can unlike it. It will be unliked. If you say if you remove tag, then it will be remove tag. Everything is here. So you can click here. You friend only for the friend. Or only friends will be able to see this kind of comment. This kind of posters will be only for the friends or the public. So public can also see here. If you can change that, change the entire post only for the public alone. So there is a 3 option for you. Is something which public, friends and friends except like kind of specific friends or only to me. So these 5 things, and whichever you like, you can click it and you can go ahead and will definitely show you. If you have photographs and videos, if you have, then you can add more photographs and videos on the left side. From 2010 to 2020, 10 years I am standing with it. From 2010, what are the activity I have did, all my photographs, everything will be filtered up. So you need not worry about to keep on going back and doing that. If you can click it, then by 2010, what are the photographs, what are the videos I have did. Everything you can by filter and you can get it everything. And also you can get it by hidden and you can get it here by 2000. See all this. And which are the photographs are tagged by somebody else. So That also you can see by 2013 which are the people who are saying by tag by this photograph, who have tagged, who have not tagged. All sort of this information have been shared, right? And only photos, not videos and everything. No, only photos. So you can see by month, and you can see like only photographs. So from 2020 to 2010 to 2020, only photos only it will be. So you can see how many people likes and reactions and how they reacted about your photographs you posted. Okay, and you can also see here and much more to know about one minute, yeah. So if you can see here, this I have done one job fair in CBSE Saidapet Chennai, and it was a poster being there. So only I can see the poster and I can share this. Only for the public can also see this poster. So if I click this and I can download my post. So whichever posts I wanted to share, I can put it down and just click download. It will download. Here it will download. Turn off this notification. It will turn off. So I can tag. Easily I can tag. So this is a kind of offer letter we have already given in 2019, I guess, which is August 28, 2019. Yes, we have taken. And you can also see your profiles, but all filters will give you a lot of things, right? When you go to the filters, and it will filter you. You have 10-year document, so it will give you a lot of information. So you can go to this and you can filter up. You left on the filter, you can get it everything a relationship. By 2019, to whom I can got relationship. From 2020, how many people got relationship? In 2019, no post. So relationship are not given any posts are there. And hobbies you have added to the profile. So which are the hobby I have mentioned any hobbies there, and which are the hobbies I have added in my post. So that will really help you to understand. Here you can say which are the friends have sent friend request. Which are the friend making become a friend? Which are the friend has added me a friend? Which are the friend sends a request? To whom I'm sending a request? Who am I accepted my request? Everything, history. A great history will come to you. It is all only in the filters. So learn this filter. Filters is really important after content. So that will really understand and review the entire content of your documentation. If you can see this Facebook, and definitely this Facebook reviews will really help you to content and filter it. This is tomorrow's session. Friday we have a session, so that page is promoting. Okay. So if you can look at this, and you can also see 169, one new like in this week. This week, if I wanted to create on the right side, I can say that create promotion. If I click that, I can create the promotion for Tirupati, which I have already done in this book. Fine. On the right side, if you can look at, you can able to see the other one is called a setting. Setting also news feed preferences also you can add, because advertisement can also be done. Here you can see here is settings. What are the kind of settings you can do in Facebook itself? The fundraising programs, you can go for fundraising program. Lot of things here. If you can got one Facebook, advertise the Facebook is a one tool, will really help you to connect a lot of instant games you can play, your pages there, you can promote your business, and a lot of people who posted their advertisement, so you can do that posted advertisement. Something which you are utilized for it, and you can also create a official website, official content that can be also done. Even. 1 minute, yeah. You can see this settings, so go for settings and all that. All many of them having a frequent understanding, frequent mails are coming, frequent logins are coming. So what you can do is you can block it. If you can go for this security and logging, then you are allowed to go for this login, and you can block this. What is a mobile you are using? Where are you doing? Which are the PC you are using? Password, two-factor authentication. One is for you and one is for the mobile activation. And which are the encrypted mails? And choose 3-4 friends if you are contact if you got locked out. So you can get it locked out and choose the friend maybe if your Facebook is locked down, then you have to choose 2-3 friends for yourself, trusted contact, and that trusted contact, if you choose, then automatically send to them. So you need not to worry about it. From Maniel. It's actually come, I don't know why it's not coming. You need to select at least 3 trusted contacts, so you can do this videos in actually then you can do now my brothers and sisters, so that's why I'm adding. So if I do confirmation, what will happen? No, if any thing is happened in my Facebook or somebody is stolen, these 3 people will get their interested if they get into a lock. So that's why. So you can go for somebody who is somebody who is not in your site, but they will get into alert. So you can get into alert. So if you get it an alert, the people will know that somebody who is logged in your website. If husband and wife also have the same problem, so be careful on it there, because you are giving your Facebook and ID. So you will be getting an email alert. So once it's done, then automatically it will be shown. So now I given my website, it has came to my mobile. Then here is about the Facebook information, and you can see the privacy and blocking. You can block somebody who is keep on giving a lot of information about. You can block here. I have blocked here Hemavati and Gokul. I blocked here. So you can type the name who is actually somebody who is giving keep on wrong information, keep on unnecessary information. You can type your name and you can block that person. It will block the entire person. That person's name and that person information cannot be seen by him. So that you can do it. You can also do face recognition also. Somebody, if you wanted to do that, instead of going for Facebook, you are keep on doing so that will be enabled, I think, because it is working here. You can do the Facebook. If you want, yes, you will be able to recognize in a photograph. Facebook will be able to do in a Facebook itself. You can say yes. And then automatically what will happen? You will be recognized to Facebook itself. And the notification, what are the kind of notification, comment, trend, friends, friend, writer, SMS, email, browsers, everything is here. You can really enjoy when you have a great Facebook account with good kind of content, then definitely that will really integrate your information more on the Facebook business assets. So if you can also add business integration, you can create a business integration here, and you can also do here. You can use here as Facebook advertisement. Here. My internet is very poor. And you can also see the Facebook advertisements, ads, your ad preferences. You can say that these are the most important thing. On the left side, I tell you how you can go this. You can go to the ad preferences, click here in your business integration. On the next is advertisement. So Facebook advertisement, if you go, you can select any kind of video. You can go for the preferences and put it in advertisement. That will boost you a lot of people across the world. Like you can, your interest, advertisers and businesses, your information, and you can also give your relationship. Everything is there. And if you can do this and apply it here, it will, what will happen? The interest section is helpful for you. It will give you a lot of information about the ad preferences. And you can get the payments. If you already have the payments, you can get the payment, because a lot of people who are doing a lot of payments, ad payments. And Facebook business also integration will be starting soon, but it will also going for an advertisement like how the YouTube is doing the same way. Ad managers also doing. Here you can see this is an excellent one, which going to be about to close the session. And payment settings is actually giving you a, like, I will be getting a code here 20607118. 94 is my payment setting, which if I do and I've got any business assets here, surely this will really helping me to get into the payment section. So according to this notifications, and you can see here is so see here and on to 9th my amount due is this. When you're doing this kind of pages and whatever pages you're promoting, like you will be sometimes your pages there, you will promote these pages, and for that pages also some ad manager will also give you some payment because your page is really good. You have been attracted by a lot of people or people who is really wanted to know more about you. Yes, you will be getting payment from the ad manager itself. Okay, done business name and all these things. If you get GST, all these things, if you get GST and GST, what will happen? You will be getting rebate also. If you are paying the tax payment for 325, you are paying around 17 rupees. That 17 rupees you can apply with the income tax department itself. You get this GST payments. So other things is notification. You can also look at the notification. All the pages are dynamic and you can do all kind of payment certification, and you can also add update guidance and suggestions you can do. Like you will be getting that advertisement updates. All right. So hope this will be really good to understanding more about it. When you had a time, you please go through this website. And I just wanted to tell you guys something which there are a lot of things in Facebook and YouTube. So my humble request is everyone please go to the website and read about it and go one by one and see what is the functions are doing and what kind of functions are doing. So you can be able to go for this promotions. Facebook is also one of the most important integration. It also help you to use the Facebook for business marketing also will be really good. But one thing is to create four things that I wanted a basic check to create effective marketing. Basic Facebook marketing strategy is number one is please define your goal and to figure out what you need to spend on Facebook, right? That is more important. You need to clarify what your goals are for Facebook advertising. So what actually you want, what kind of people are there, and what are the group of people we have. And first you have to figure out why you need to spend for the Facebook, and what is your clarification about your goals to attain into the Facebook advertisement. Number two, create a buyer persona. So you have to create who is actually going to buy a product, and the buyer persona is very, very important to know more about yourself to get into understanding. And the third thing is figure out what the buyer actually worth all about. If somebody who is going to buy your product or you want to see the product, what kind of budget they want. And the fourth is set your budget. That is more important to set the budget. You have to set your budget. It's more important. And why the Facebook is good for marketing? So that is a big question. Facebook is continuing to be within a sample of social media. It's number one spot where friends connect and sharing online. Everybody who is accessing in a Facebook. So this is will be the number one. It's a big corporation where Facebook is a powerful marketing tool now. So like how the Google is creating a Google Analytics, the same thing the Facebook Analytics is going to become very soon. It also create, but that's why the Google is adapting a Facebook for their analytics to do it. So you can also be informed by the customers to keep your customers informed, develop your brand identity and broad your reach. Your reach can be very broad. So that will really help you to understand why this Facebook marketing. And yes, you see that Facebook marketing is free. Yes, it's free. But business pages, some pages you are allowed to free to post, but something can be shared in post. But that can be done, and that's what I would say that you have to name your campaign, set your ad accounts and target your audience, choose your Facebook and placements, set your budget and schedule, create your ad. So finally, before creating ad, just a clear idea of what you are and how you wanted to create and what best you wanted to go for this Facebook. And Facebook is also give you a beautiful agreement. At least go through that agreement, understand, and put yourself clear and add yourself. That should not be banned. No, once the Facebook is banned your account, then it will not be given an chance to get into again. So be careful when you are entering to a kind of Facebook advertisements. Yes. So any questions? I'm really helping to understand because I'm really happy to get your questions. So any questions if you have, I'm happy to take up the questions. And then if you don't, then I have one more thing to explain. But let me see your questions first. Thank you. Stop presenting. Thank you, Vasundhara Devi. Thank you, Ilavarasi. Thank you, Sridhar. And thank you, Manoj Kumar Tila. Thank you, Ramakrishna Karpayar. Thank you, Srimati Jaiswal. Thank you, Gaurav sir. Thank you, Chumati ma'am. Chumati ma'am was also writing chat. And yeah, somebody who is asking for the attendance link also will be shared to you. Yes. So this is actually very, very important. Why the social media is very, very important. I already told you, in the Google Analytics also metrics are very, very important. So if you look at that metrics, yes, you can get into it. I'm trying for a Google metrics. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Sir, I have a small doubt.
Yeah, please ask me. But okay. Yeah, please ask me.
Sir, actually, I want to know the CTR, click-through rate.
Click-through?
Yes.
CTR, right? CTR.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Actually,
yes, sir. Please,
you wanted to know the CTR and you wanted to know how we are using the CTR, right? So you wanted to know what is actually CTR, right?
yes, sir. I want to explain.
Fine. Click-through rates is something is average click-through rates. Every click, there is some average rate in there. So the Google advertisement have their meaning to bring to every advertisement has some impression. So they have created every click, your specific link will be called for action. Hope you understand. I think, Karthik. So it is something called click. You are clicking on one specific link. Yeah. Okay. The ratio of a link will be more times if you are started clicking, then what will happen? It will call to an action. Goes to an action. What will happen? No, every click you will be calculated to click divided by impression called as CTR. So for example, if you have 5 clicks in 100 impression, that means you will be getting 5% of CTR. Hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Karthikeyan?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You understood? If
yes,
you
sir.
have 5 click in one website, 100 impressions. That means if you have 100 impressions, 5 divided by 100, it means 5% of your click is worked out. All right.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, Facebook has any average CTR, sir?
Yes, they have average, but not actually completely comes, but it also have this average CTR. the more leads and more sales happen, then the CTR will happen. Right? The more sales and the more leads are happening, only the CTR. It will also be applicable for Facebook also. Fine. Karthikeyan? Karthikeyan sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Karthikeyan sir.
Thank you, sir.
There is one question, whether our promotion will reach people who are not followers and friends. Selvakumar ji, can you unmute your mic and ask me? Selvakumar ji, can you unmute your mic and ask me? Like, I can't understand what you're talking about. Whether our promotion will reach the people who are not our followers and friends. Means what? Who are not our followers. Whether our promotion will reach the people. You're asking like if you are asking like I don't know, but what I've understood from Selvakumar is something you are saying that when I post one video or a promotion, how I can understand who are my followers, who are my friends, right? That's what I told you. Selvakumar, am I right of your question? If you say yes, then I can proceed with your question. Selvakumar? Devashakti, can you connect Selvakumar? Yes, sir. Okay, Selvakumar. So you are saying that that's what I told you in the Facebook itself. You can able to see sir was asking about CTR, click through rate. That is only when we have coming to an action. If you're coming to the setting down, if you can come over there you can able to see who are all your friends and followers who actually look into the Facebook promotion. That I told you in the Facebook itself. Then you can see on the right side there is a 2-3 boxes are available. In that box itself, you can able to see that these are the friends and these are the followers. So from there you can understand these are the people your friends or related friends or followers have seen this kind of post what you have made it. Okay. So I'm sure that I have got one report and I will show that because I'm little guilty to show that not Google Analytics I have not done, but I will show you that Google Analytics one page I've already done this through Data Studio. I will show you now see everybody can able to see this my screen now. Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So now what I'll do is here is actually it is my Data Studio. datastudio.google.in. It is my email ID where I've already created one report for my ministry. That report I'll show you how I did it my Google Analytics. So in the Google Analytics, if I click in the untiled report, it is a report which we have already given to the ministry where they were asking about how many people who have been in the corona for a long time, and that is the report I have created. So in that report through Google Analytics, by the support of Data Studio, I have created this. Again, it's a problem here. I'm lucky to explain. I'm unlucky to explain that Google Analytics. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, fine. I'm sorry because it's visible now. Then I don't know why it is not working. Okay, fine, no problem. Any question, please? Karthikeyan, okay, thank you so much, Karthikeyan. You are asked for questions. And Selvakumar, are you happy with my questions or not? Do you want me to show the presentation? Okay, any other participants from any questions? If you can ask me, I will be answer to your questions. questions? Now it's 5:45. 15 minutes is question and answers from your end. So that's why I'm asking you questions. Anyone, if you have any questions or particularly you wanted to add something, or how do you feel about the session? Like maybe if you can put it in a chat, that will really help me to take it forward. But I'm little sorry that Google Analytics live demonstration is not working due to my computer. And anyhow, but I have touched upon the basic understanding of what is. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, HOD, ma'am. HOD madam has given good session. Thank you so much, ma'am. And you can also say this very important. And my humble request, all of you, please do practicals. You go to the website, like go to the website, like Facebook or like other sessions. You can go for the weekly process. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And you can also go for Facebook slowly, one by one. If you do that, definitely you will be able to learn a lot of things. And I also wanted to show you like what are the Google products you have. I wanted to show that we have a time also, but I wanted to show you what are the Google products we have. How many of you seen that Google products, all products, how many of you know that all products I know about from Google? Anybody who can also say that, no, it is very easy for me to speak about Google products. Anybody can also say that these are the products, the new products, because there are a lot of Google products, which is very, very important to show you. Right, I'll show you. Actually, thank you so much. You are an energetic presenter. Thank you very much. Thank you, Venkat Subbu, Ramasamitra. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. And I'll show you like what are the products we have in Google. This is actually, is it visible for everyone? Visible? Please. Tell me it's visible. Hello? Hello? Yes, Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan is so vibrant here. So you can see this is the products of Google. Google have, these are the products called Google Dio camera, Google Expedition, Google Fiki, Google Fit, Google Flight. Google Flight has come like overtaking from Ibaco. Google Fonts, you can take it up any fonts from the Google. Google Groups, you have a lot of groups. Google Meet, we are all connected with the Google Meet. Google One. Google One, I don't think it will be accessing with only like numerator cost, like Google Pay, Google Photo, Google Play, Google Playbook, Google Play Games Play, Google Play Movie and TV. Google Play Music alone. Like it is overcoming with the Winnick and other people. Google have come. Google Shopping, like Amazon, like Google Shopping, Google Store, Google Street View. Every Street View, you have a map also there, but Street View you will not be. Some street will not be shown in a map. So Street View is a separate Hangouts, Keep, Maps, Message, Nestfit, Wi-Fi. If you connect this Wi-Fi, there is I'm telling you one important thing, interesting thing is in this Wi-Fi, if you connect then Nest House Wi-Fi, if they lock the password, you can unread the password also. So you can use and try for it. That will really help. Google News, Pixel Buds, Pixel Book Go, Play Protect, Podcast. The future of the industry and digital marketing will be podcast. Please go through and just read what is it, and you see into your Google and not know to learn about podcasts, because podcast is going to be Google Scholar. Many professors can use the Scholar website, because your rating, your paper publication patterns, and paper publication, international paper publication, whatever you do, if you do it in a Google Scholar, it will be really acceptable across the world. So if you're going for a foreign university for work, then definitely that they will consider the Google Scholar website. Church Sheet is like Google Sheet. Google Sheet is there available in the Google Plus system. Google Slides, Stadia, Tilt Brush. It is only paintbrush, like paintbrush. How is the tilt brush? Translate. Google Voice, separate voice, Wear OS by Google. YouTube Kids, YouTube Music, YouTube TV. And you can see ad modes, mobilize in a mobile itself. There is AdSense is there. How the Google AdSense is there, the same way mobilize also. AdSense is there. Analytics, that's what the Google Analytics. Android, Blogger, Chrome Enterprise, Data Studio. That is what. Please go through this all Google product. You will be really great IT transformer. G Suite is really good here. G Suite is only for official language. For example, if your website is www.alexa.com, you can, if you can connect with G Suite, then Alexa will be having an email ID. So what will happen? See you at alexa.com. So the Google will be giving you that kind of suite. And Google Ads, Google Assistant, Google Cloud, Google Digital Garage, Google Domain, Google Enterprise Search, Manufacturer Center. See, Google have created a manufacturing center, like whoever manufacturing center, they can get to Google, they can easily connect with all the manufacturers. Google Map platforms, marketing platform, Google Merchant Center, Google My Business, Google Podcast. That podcast is different and this podcast is that is general podcast, this is Google Podcast. This is this podcast, see, you can use it for all the website. And this podcast is only for the Google podcast, I guess. Google Shopping, Google Trends, Google Web, Optimize, Search Console, Shopping Action, Survey. You can do any kind of survey. You can use this survey. Tag Manager, Waste Local. See, these numbers of Google products are available. So please go through this kind of a Google products and go and understand. Yes, if you are really good to understand about the Google product, yes, I will share you Manoj Kumarji. Manoj Kumarji, don't worry, I will put it in a PPT and I will share it to Madam. And Manoj Kumarji, you can share your email ID, I will share you, no doubt. Any questions? So these are the entire, yeah, surely I will do this, Manoj Kumarji. I got your email ID. I will do this, I have got it. And I will share you that all Google PC. So this is really good for you, right, to understand better about your Google products. Many of them people have wanted to know new product, new product. No, don't worry about it. Just learn this Google. You will be able to manage everything in your department itself. You need not to go anywhere itself. You can sit in your computers. Your analytics is here. Your podcast is here. Your movie is here. Your music is here. You can do your everything in the Google can be given everything. And soon you will be getting like Google will be giving a Expedia project. It's something called voice based. You can say something in a Google and Google will give you something in a Google Intelligence. So there is a great opportunity for history students. I wanted to share you two things for my side. See, I will be sharing my contact details for all of you. Many of them are not getting that, but I will be sharing you. And job seekers, if you have, I will be sharing one link for you. That link, please share to your group and ask them to register. That will really help for them to get into jobs, for them to get in job across the country, because the country has a lot of people who is getting into it. And we actually need of history students. History, normally, history students will not be getting any platforms. So if you have any history student, please post me. That will really help. For PhD, history is required to work with Australian-based projects. So for artificial intelligence. So, is saving our data safe or secure on the Google Drive? Yes. Tirumala Meenakshi. Sir, I don't know whether it's relevant, but is sharing or saving our data safe or secure on Google Drive? See, Google Drive is giving a free of cost for 12 GB to 15 GB to save your data. But today, we have accessing with lot of data, like lot of data management we are using. So we don't know whether our data being using or not using. So that data is secure and safe, because you have to believe it, because Google is actually trying to help me out of it. So whatever data is very important data, if you feel that, you can put it in your hard disk. and some data which is needed to be accessible across the world, please put it in a SaaS model, SaaS. That is a SaaS model we have. So if you go for SaaS application platform, there you can store your data by payment. Then what will happen? No, wherever you go, you can get it, that data. So that is safe. According to me, is safe. But I do not know. We cannot say that it is safe or it's a complete 100% safe. Because government is given some declaration for not to access the data, whatever required by Google and Iraq government, Iran and Iraq government. But we don't know, like it to be kind of. Agnesh Gudan, yeah, it's a right to share PAN card and other. Yes, you can share because it is a ministry website. You need not worry about it. So no need. So you need not worry about it. This is whoever is sharing the job seeker registration or whoever need of job or whoever go for internship. Yes, you have to pay because we will not allow one person have a multiple entries. So that's why we are asking that kind of thing. You can go ahead. Nothing wrong. So thank you so much for a valuable session, and thank you so much for the lovely participants. I really love you a lot, and thank you so much for people who have joined and given your patience and humbleness for the last 3 hours and 2 hours 55 minutes. So thank you so much for all the participants. Wish you all the best and do well and try to learn more about digital marketing. I really wanted to thank the Bharatiya University, especially for Dr. Sumati ma'am, who has taken a great effort to bringing this digital marketing platform to all the seekers with a free platform. Yes, I know this particular professor who works very hard on the day and night and bringing this, and it was so good. And thank you so much, and thank you very much for we will definitely meet, no doubt on that. And thank you so much for Devashakti and Sneha. Devashakti is such a person who used to talk to me for the half an hour, 45 minutes to understand what we are and how we are. And Sneha is always motivating me, sir, Lord, you have to do this session for our people because she loves you and we love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for Sumati ma'am, who has given an extended opportunity, and I don't have much of words to give you thanks alone, but it was a great opportunity for me to address to these superb audience and superb participants across the world, across the nation. Like they have given beautiful attention to this, and I'm sure that if time permits, we will connect again and keep contacting to me. I have shared all my feedback to you. Keep contacting me wherever the possibility, wherever the opportunity lies. We will be connecting to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Devashakti. Devashakti. Yes.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Yeah. Your madam wanted to have a valedictory?
Yes, sir. Just a minute, wait, sir.
Or anybody can unmute your mic and speak up about my program. Karthikeyan, Manoj Kumar, Alita, Jaiswal, Janani.
Sir, actually, I have a.
Karthikeyan.
Yes, sir. This is the time to propose vote of thanks. Yesterday, man told me to propose a vote of thanks.
Please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, myself, Karthikeyan, working in Annamalai University, Chidambaram. It's my privilege to have been asked to propose vote of thanks on this session 7th day occasion on behalf of participants and Bharatiya University Department of Commerce. I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks to today RP Dr. S. Premanan, who works at the National Career Service, Ministry of Labour and Employment, the Government of India, Hyderabad. Sir, we are really enlightened with your knowledge and the presence of your topic called Google Analytics and Social Media Marketing. Sir, actually, we learned a lot from your session, sir. Your slide preparation is really good and interesting, especially on Facebook. Boost event and advertising on Facebook is new to us. It is very interesting. And it's a marketing relevant facilities also explained by very interesting, sir. We are very lucky. And it was explained by elaborated manner. We are wondered about your knowledge. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Really thanks to you. And I would like to thank this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to Professor Sumati ma'am and our organizing committee for making this opportunity to us. Thanks to all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Karthikeyan.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm very lucky today, I guess. Because now usually madam is very busy with a lot of activity in university. So I don't think today also I'm lucky I'm not able to get a word, but today I get. Thank you, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Thank you very much. Sumati, ma'am. Dr. Sumati, ma'am. She left. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you very much for all of you. Thank you very much.